Hi everyone, it's a new week and I have a new video for you. And yes, we are back again in my hallway. And today I just want to give a makeover to this coat stand and this shoe rack, because I have a very narrow space here, and this way I'm also taking my furniture out, so I needed something very small for this place for my shoes. So we kind of built this by ourselves from some scrap wood we had, some leftovers from other projects. So I was going a lot back and forth with this project because I wasn't sure what exactly I'm going to do, but now I think I have an idea. And if you want to find out what I'm going to do with this, just keep watching. So first thing first, I will take care of this shoe rack. I'm gonna to take it to my workplace, and I need to smooth this out because this wood is not very smooth. I need to smooth it out with some 120 and then with some 240 grit sandpaper. And also there have some little imperfections I need to take care of. So I don't have a video about how we build this, but as you can see, this is pretty simple. We just took 4 pieces of wood, put them together, and that's it. So now I have to do a little bit of repair work because there is like a splitted very small chunk, and I want to glue this back. I have some glue in my glue syringe. So I'm gonna remove the excess glue and I'm gonna clamp it and let the glue dry. I'm gonna use some wood filler as well, because I have some holes that I need to refill. Now it's time to apply some stain. I flip my piece upside down because I'm gonna start with the inside. So I'm gonna use the color walnut, and this is by Bondex. This is a gel stain. I used this before and I really like this product. It's pretty easy to use. So I'm gonna take a microfiber cloth, and I'm wearing gloves because this is pretty messy, and I'm going to apply my stain like this. So I'm done with the stain. It was pretty easy and quick, but you guys, as you can see, I have different types of wood here, and I just read the instruction on my can, and I actually can put another coat on this, only on this top one, in about 24 hours. So I will let everything dry, and then I will come back with another coat on the top, only on the top. I will see if it works, it's okay. If not, it's okay like this for me. So my stain is now nice and dry, and I let it dry for about 72 hours, just because this is an oil-based stain, and you know, oil and water don't belong together. And I'm going to apply my top coat, and although this stain has an incorporated top coat, it dries to really matte finish, which I don't really like. It's too rustic for me. So I'm going to apply this top coat, which is like a shiny one, just to give it like a little bit more of a glamour. So I will start in the inside of this piece, and usually I would apply this with the roller, but I cannot find my roller, so I'm using my Zebra fan brush, which is my go-to brush when it's about applying top coats. With the top coats, again, don't put too much and don't overwork it, because most of the top coats, water-based especially, they don't like to be overworked. So keep that in mind. Now that I have this big piece here, guys, I'm gonna start by removing these hooks, and then I'm gonna remove this this part here. I'm also going to sand smooth these holes, because this is not even veneer, this is just some laminate. So let's get started. So now, before taking any other actions on this piece, I'm going to exactly clean this. I mean, you could ask yourself why, because it's like a coat hanging panel, or however it calls in English. You would be surprised to know how much of the dirt, dust, just a grease for your from your fingers can be on a piece of furniture. It's not necessarily only polished material or I don't know, like kitchen grease. So now I'm gonna take some 120 grit sandpaper, and I'm gonna to scuff sand my surface, and I'm not going to scuff sand the entire piece, because the center I have something else in my mind. This is not going to be painted, only the surfaces that I'm painting. And the reason I'm doing this is because this is laminate. This is not even laminate. I think this is some kind of foil. If you guys know how it's called, please let me know in the comments down below. And I need a little bit of extra adhesion to wrap this surface a little bit, so that my paint will adhere nicely. Now we can finally start painting, and I'm going to use African Beige by Lignocolor, which is a nice like off-white beige. Is not like a dark beige, is a very light, like almost white color. I'm gonna start by giving my paint a really good stir, and this is very important because you want to bring all the components of your paint together. And we are ready to paint. As I said, I'm going to paint only the frame around. I'm not painting the entire piece. I'm gonna repeat myself: work small, work with small amounts of paint, don't put too much paint. And because I want to get my finish as smooth as possible, I'm also going to work in long strokes. So the first coat is nice and dry. I'm gonna take this super fine sanding pad, and I'm going to go like very slightly over the entire surface to smooth a little bit out any brush strokes and any dust particle and stuff like this. And now it's time to apply some protection, guys, because this is going to be used for coats. I decided not to protect it with wax, but with some varnish. And I don't know, I'm not good at liquid top coats, but I decided to give it a try. The point is that the this varnish is drying much faster, and once it's dry it's like almost cured. For the wax I need like to be careful like about 30 days, and because it's around the Christmas and we are going to have a lot of guests, our friends, so I cannot afford me to be very careful with this stuff, so I decided to give it a try with a liquid top coat. Let's see. If you remember, my last try was a fiasco, so hopefully this time it's going to work better. While my paint is drying, I'm gonna take care a little bit of the hardware, sorry. So I'm taking some 240 grit sandpaper, and I just want to scuff a little bit the surface because it's super shiny. I'm planning to put some gold gilding wax, and although my gilding wax is like sticking to almost any surface, I feel like this one might be a little bit too shiny. So I don't want to remove the finish, I just want to rough the surface a little bit, that's all I need. So plan changing on the hardware, guys. I had to prime it because the gilding wax was not adhering, it was just like sliding over the surface. Although I'm not really sure if this was a good idea, because I'm not sure if the gilding wax is like rubbing resist. But on the other hand, this is like a good test. I tested on my own pieces, not on a custom piece. So let's see how this is going to resist in time. So now it's time to put our wallpaper, and you guys, I was just levitating between these two colors. I really like how these lighter colors looks, but it's a little bit way too elegant for the shoe rack. It's too elegant. The shoe rack is like more a rustic look, and I also think that this one has like a lot of dark brown, which will fit perfectly. So let's go ahead and put the wallpaper in place. So I already cut it, this first part to the needed measurements, and now I'm gonna put the glue. So I'm using this one. This is a wallpaper paste. This is actually for like the glass fiber wallpaper, but I have used this before, so it's okay. Now let's put the paper in place. So my paper is in place, guys, and one tip for you. So I added, as you can see here, I added one more part because it was not enough, and here is not so seamless. But anyway, when you have to add like on the sides, try to find like the similar pattern. I had to cut like a small part here just to make the pattern to look a little bit like one even piece. I hope this this makes sense for you. So I'm not really like a master of putting wallpaper, but I think this one turned out really cute. So this project is done. It was a quick one, and I have to confess that the results are even better than I was picturing at the beginning. And I really hope, guys, that this one will inspire you to do like some small DIYs, upgrades in your home. So if you guys like it, please give me some thumbs up, leave me a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time.